Namaste and good morning, everyone. Uh, let's start the class with some mantra recitation. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhu Bhuvaswaha, Tatsavitra Varenayam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Asto ma satgamya, tamso ma jyotirgamya, mrityorma amritam gamya. Om sehna bhavatu, sehna bhunaktu, seviryam karvavahi, tejasvi navadhitamastu, ma vidvishavahi. Om shanti 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 om. So today is Wednesday. Yesterday we had a new class, Hatha Yoga class, and that is part of our sadhana to take care of this body. Then we got to make sure that we take care of our mind also. And with the mind, we focus on something. Even during Hatha Yoga, we are using our mind to focus on certain parts of our body, or even chakras. Because the Yogi Guru says the quality of life depends upon what you focus on and how much you focus. Because when we can focus on something, we are putting our mental energy into it. So how to focus, where to focus is very, very important. Whatever we love, it's very easy to focus on that. We all know that. Love leads to focus. It doesn't take even much practice, much attention. That's why they say the bhakti leads to focus. When we have a love for God, we can focus on God. And God is everywhere. And this is part of the sadhana. Before we start the sadhana, it's always a question in our mind. What is the question? What to focus on? What is God? What is love? But after we understand all this, after our sadhana matures, then comes to our mind, so what? That means all the questions get answered. So what? We just only love God. Okay? So sadhana is important. Today I'm going to give you 5 tips to start a spiritually fulfilling day. Because sadhana has to be done every day, not just only on the weekends, not just once a week. Because it's said that out of many things that successful people do, one of them is that they start their day in the right frame of mind. That is the sadhana. They wake up with a positive mindset. And they do the things that enhance their ability to work better and achieve more. In the life of a spiritual aspirant or a sadhak, practitioner, it is equally important to begin the day with an inspired spiritual mindset. So not just only a positive mindset, a spiritual mindset. When a day is started off with the spirit of love and devotion, then the whole day goes with that kind of a vibrations, whole day. So that's why I'm giving you 5 very simple tips that you can use to start a spiritually fulfilling day. Very simple. And I think some of them you are already doing it. Number 1, remember God and Guru the moment you wake up. Whether you can recite a mantra or whether you can just bring your mind towards the form of God and a Guru. But remember God and Guru the moment you wake up. We know that it's very important to remember God every single moment. But when you wake up, it's very more important. Because sometimes the dreams clutter our mind when we sleep. And when we wake up, the mind does not spontaneously focus on the divinity. So that's why we have to bring our mind towards God and Guru. So by focusing your mind to think of God, you are sending out a message that you will not let the mind control you during the day. You are becoming a controller of this mind. You are becoming a master of this mind right in the beginning of the day, the minute you get up. Remember that. Number 2, take out some time for sadhana. So just like we take out some time to eat, to clean, to do other chores, take some time out for sadhana. Morning time is excellent time because the mind is still empty and it's untouched by worldly influence. So that's why you must take out some time every day to sit alone and meditate on the form of God you love. That is the sadhana. You can always take the help of the audio chanting if you want to. But idea is to bathe your mind and intellect in the love of God. That is the idea behind daily morning sadhana. This is a sure, short way to get rid of our material vices and to purify our heart. Step number 3, daily read something. Instead of turning on your television for news first thing in the morning, it is worthwhile to watch some inspiring spiritual lecture or listen to some spiritual lecture in the morning on top of reading something. Because you need to learn how to use the golden hours when your mind is fresh and active. Divert its attention to the spiritual realm by reading books like Bhagavad Gita. That will enlighten your intellect with the transcendental knowledge. So we got to learn how to upgrade our mind first thing in the morning before the material energy degraded. So this is all in the morning we need to do. Rest of the day also we can do it, but do this early in the morning. Number 4, which my own Guruji used to do. I remember throughout his life he did it. Take honey and lemon water. Just warm water with some honey in it. Put few drops of lemon in there. We all know that how important is elimination. Our digestive system is so important, but elimination is part of that, especially early morning hours. So a glass of warm water with honey and lemon. If somebody cannot tolerate lemon, just skip the lemon, put a little bit of honey in there. Or if you don't even like honey, just have a warm glass of water. Okay? But I myself put honey and lemon both in warm water and drink it. It really stimulates the gastric colic reflex. Because we all know that unhealthy gut can be a cause of depression, anxiety, and stress. So it is a good idea to ensure a healthy gut early in the morning. And number 5, do yogic cleansings, yoga asanas, or any other kind of exercise if you choose, but definitely some kind of exercise. There are umpteen reasons to exercise in the morning. I'm sure you're all familiar with. It energizes you, elevates your metabolism for the whole day. Most importantly, daily exercising strengthens your vehicle to God. If our body is healthy, through this vehicle, we can serve this creation of God. It's our duty to take care of this vehicle of ours, whether we call it a temple, just like we take care of the outer temple, this temple also take care of it. Keep it in a good shape so that you can serve better. Because we all know if you have a headache or a fever, for certain you cannot think of elevating spiritual thoughts. All you are thinking about is your headache or your fever. So exercise for some time in the morning and reap the benefits of healthy body throughout the day. Okay? So these are very common sense tips, which I'm sure you're all doing it, but to do it regularly, every single day, 7 days a week. And we've been talking about meditation and samadhi for the last couple of weeks. And some people say that we use the mantra for meditation. I want to give you some pointers that how to perform a mantra meditation. Because if you just try to meditate without a mantra, sometimes it's very difficult. That's why mantra meditation has become increasingly popular in recent years, because you are giving your mind a rope to hold on to. That is a mantra. So the practice, mantra meditation practice consists of the 2 individual components. One is the chanting of mantra and the other one is the meditating. Okay? So chanting and meditating both. Mantra meditation requires consistent practice, but it is definitely very simple and it can effect many positive changes in your life. Finding a mantra and setting intentions. So that means you got to figure out why you want to use the mantra meditation. What is your intention and which mantra to find? Because there are countless mantras. There are many intentions also. So we got to know what is my intention and which mantra I want to use. Because every person has a different reason for meditating. Some people want to meditate for the health reasons. And there are others who want to attain a spiritual connection. So we got to see what my intention is. We got to figure it out. Why do you want to use the mantra meditation? Only then it will help you identify the best mantra to chant. And because you are dedicating your time for this kind of a practice. There are many different health benefits to mantra meditation, including lowering your blood pressure, because there's a different frequency for these mantras, and that does affect our body. Heart rate, decreased anxiety, depression, less stress, and greater feelings of relaxation, and a general well-being. So there's so many mantras for all these different benefits. But mantra meditation can also have a spiritual benefit. And what is that? Liberating your mind. Letting go of any attachment to the things you cannot control. Very common mantra is Lokaha Samastaha Sukhuno Bhavantu. Very common mantra. Or even Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That's a mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. These are also mantras. So find an appropriate mantra or mantra for your intention. That's very important. One of the goals of chanting mantras is to feel their subtle vibrations. So that means you are disconnecting your mind from connection with the world. You are connecting it with the subtlety of the mantra. This sensation can help you affect positive changes and enter a deep state of meditation. Because each mantra has different vibrations. And you want to find one that corresponds to your intention. Okay? Repetition of mantra can help you disconnect from any thoughts that arise during meditation. Because some other worldly thought comes, but you use that mantra to connect what you are trying to do. And it will help you focus on your intention. Okay? So it's like a scattered mind can get focused with the help of the mantra. There are many different mantras from which you can choose. Let me give you some examples of powerful mantras that you can chant. Om. Om is the most basic and powerful mantra you can chant. Om. This universal mantra will create powerful positive vibrations in your lower abdomen. So that means you got to bring your mind towards the lower abdomen when you start. When you say, that's where it should start. It is often combined with the mantra Shanti also, which means peace. You can repeat Om as many times as you wish for your chanting. So there's no requirement that you have to do it 108 times or 1008 times, whatever time. You don't have to count how many times you are saying Om. Just keep on saying Om. Let your mind transcend. Find the peace. Then there is a mantra which is called a Maha Mantra. Maha means great. What is a Maha Mantra? Maha Mantra is a Guru Mantra. The mantra which your Guru gave it to you, that is the greatest one for you. That can help you achieve salvation. And definitely peace of mind. And repeat the entire mantra as many times as you like. And then the mantra which I already said, Lokaha samasta sukhno bhavantu. That is a mantra of cooperation, compassion. What we are saying in this one, may all beings everywhere be happy. Lokaha samastaha. And free. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. So that is like for the well-being of everybody. Not just we are looking for love and peace. We are praying that God, please increase that vibration for everybody. Lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. And there's another mantra for yoga students, Om Namah Shivaya. That is a mantra. This mantra reminds every person of his or her own divinity and encourages self-confidence and compassion. Because we are saying that I bow down to Lord Shiva, supreme deity of transformation. Because when we say that Lord Shiva is the god of destruction, what does it mean? It's a transformation. Represents the truest, highest self. Om Namo Shivaya. So definitely set an intention. No mantra meditation practice is complete without first setting an intention. Why am I meditating? Why am I reciting the mantra? We should be clear about it. We need to take few seconds to dedicate our practice to something which we may be able to focus more intently and achieve a deeper state of meditation. We just don't want to do a superficial job. We want to make sure that we are doing it properly. Very first thing, most of the yoga teachers, they say, lightly touch the bases of your palms before you meditate, just like this, the base of your palm. And finally, your fingers to make prayer hands. You can leave a small space between your palms if you like, to let your energy flow like this. There's always a little room in between your palms. And after doing this, bring your chin towards your chest. You're bound down. Okay. So before you start meditation, do this little practice. That way you are bringing your mind, your intentions towards this. And if you really don't know what your intention is for certain days, consider something as simple as letting go. My intention is to let go. And what are we letting go? We are letting go of the ego. Letting go of staying transfixed into the lower energy. We want our energy to move up. That's letting go. So just put your hands like this. Bring your head down, chin down. Then after that, bring your hands in your lap or on your knees and try to chant and meditate. Find a comfortable place to practice. You will want to practice mantra meditation in a comfortable and quiet space. In your own home, but definitely not very lighted place. Somewhat dark place to practice meditation so that you don't get overstimulated by the light. Okay, a little darker. Make sure the place you practice your meditation is quiet so that no one can disturb you and break your concentration. If you're living with somebody, tell them that just for next half an hour, please. This is what I'm doing and I need my time. Keep your phones off or away from you. Okay, so that is time dedicated just for this. Sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with elevated hips and closed eyes. And if you cannot sit on the floor, you can sit on the chair. Because this kind of a sitting will help you keep your spine straight. And keeping the spine straight is the best position for your body to absorb the mantra vibrations and focus on your intention. Yesterday, I was telling you in the class that your ear and your spine, just imagine, and your hips, they are in a straight line. Okay. And if you cannot get your hips above your knees, fold a towel or a little blanket or a cushion, put it underneath your hips. That's okay. Place your hands lightly on your thighs. You can always put one hand in a Gyan Mudra or both hands in a Gyan Mudra if you want. And Gyan Mudra is like this. Your index finger is touching your thumb, the tip of your thumb. And the other three fingers are pointed outside. That's a Gyan Mudra. So you're suggesting to your mind that I am not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect. I am the soul which wants to merge with the Supreme. That's called a Gyan Mudra. So if you don't like to have both hands, at least do one hand. Because it will help you to enter a deeper meditation. Focus on your breath after that. But do not control it. That means you are not doing pranayama. Pranayama, you do it at the time of a Hatha Yoga practice. Right now, all you're doing is focusing on your breath. Focus on your breath and feel each inhalation and exhalation. And avoid the tendency to control your breath. So natural inhalation, exhalation, very natural way. This will help you focus on your meditation practice and achieve greater relaxation. Sometimes it can be hard not to control your breath, but learning to let it go will help your overall meditation practice. And you will see that more you practice, the easier it will become. Because in the beginning, the first day you start doing it, sure, there's a lot to remember. But then ultimately it becomes a nature, second nature to you. Just like when we started learning to drive, we had to make sure every mirror was right, our hands were perfectly on the steering wheel, our seat was good. But now we can, without even thinking about it, we can sit in the driver's seat and drive. Okay? And chant your chosen mantra. It's time to chant your chosen mantra. There are no prescribed times or ways to chant your mantra. So do what feels best to you. Even a small amount of mantra chanting can have significant benefits. You will see that. Consider starting your chant with an Om. Okay? So whether you have chosen the Maha Mantra or a Om Namo Shivaya or Ram Ram or Krishna Krishna or any other mantra, but start with Om. Start with Om. Because that is the most elemental sound, Om. In fact, if you look at it, most of the mantras, the start is with Om. Gayatri mantra, Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. Okay, Om. As you chant, you should feel mantra's vibrations in your lower belly. Okay, So that means you got to bring your attention inside you. If you cannot feel this vibration, try sitting straight up. So maybe you are slouching. You need to sit up. And there are definitely different perspectives on correct pronunciation. But do your best with the Sanskrit. Because most of the mantras are in Sanskrit. You are chanting and meditating for your well-being and not perfection. Remember that. And it's up to you whether you want to continue chanting the mantra or after a few chantings you want to silently meditate. That's up to you too. Because mantra you are using ultimately to meditate. If you can chant for 5 times and just go into the deeper meditation, that's fine. If after some days just a one chant you can meditate, that's fine too. Or some days there could be like you need to chant for the entire meditation practice. That's fine too. So decide if you want to continue chanting or silently meditate. Because the chanting itself, if you're chanting for 50 times, 100 times, can be a form of meditation. But make sure that your mind is connected with that higher vibration though. Mind should not be scattered into the worldly affairs. So you can also choose to transition from chanting meditation to silent meditation. Either choice you make, you will reap the benefit of a mantra meditation practice. Remember that. Allow your body to flow with what it wants and whatever works for you in the moment. There are times when you want to continue chanting or other times when you will want to meditate silently. Do not force your body or your mind. Okay? And meditate for as long as you want. Because when you have finished chanting your mantra, transition to a silence meditation by staying in the same seated position and feeling the sensations. Those are like a very powerful sensation, they will arise in the body. And you want to reap the benefit of those vibrations. Don't just say that you have chanted for 11 times or 21 times and you are done with it. No, keep sitting. Get the benefit of that. So each time you chant, make sure you are sitting silently afterwards also. So that means do not just do it in a hurry. This is very important practice sadhana which you are doing for yourself. So sit in silent meditation for as long as you like, and this will allow you focus on your intention and help you achieve greater heights. You will see that. This is how you are purifying yourself. This is how you are really moving from your just a concentration and chanting to meditation and ultimately to samadhi. Continue to focus on your inhalation and exhalation and any lingering vibrations from your mantra chanting. Sometimes the thoughts will come, the worldly thoughts will come in your mind. But use this mantra chanting again to focus on the higher, not into the world. Anytime you need to refocus your mind, you can always use that let go. Let with every inhalation and go with every exhalation. Remember that. It's a very powerful way to let go of those worldly thoughts. Again, let with every inhalation and go with every exhalation. Remember, meditation takes consistent practice. You will have good days, some not so good days also. And that's okay. Need to accept this. Just like this body, sometimes it feels light. There are days it feels heavy. Mind is like that too. But make a commitment that you will do this practice every single day. So what I taught you today, that use the mantra, use the sitting position. You are using your breathing also, inhalation, exhalation, all of that to meditate every single day. Okay? And any mantra you want to use, that's fine. There is no mantra better than others. For me, there could be a Maha Mantra, the Guru Mantra is better. For you, the mantra which was given to you by your Guru, that is better. Or if you don't have a Guru Mantra, Om is okay too. So let's stop it here and then we'll have some discussion also. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you very much.